Do you have hypermobility, and have you been told that doing something like yoga could worsen your symptoms? Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about what hypermobility is. We're going to be talking about some of the challenges that you might be facing, and we're also going to be giving you some important solutions on how to thrive. Hey Alba amigos, it's me Celeste. I'm a yoga teacher, and yes, I'm a fellow bendy hypermobile person, and I completely understand how frustrating this condition can be and also how hard it can be at times. So for those of you that are watching and you're not sure exactly what hypermobility is, the fancy way to describe it is a genetic spectrum disorder. That means you inherit it from your family, it affects everybody in a slightly different way, and it also means that your tissues are just a bit more stretchy or lax. This is because the collagen in your body is not organized the same way as other people, and some researchers actually label it as disorganized. Now, you might have recognized that your body is able to bend a little further than your friends, but disorganized collagen will also affect your gut and your blood vessels the same way that it'll affect your ligaments and your muscles. That means that alongside bendy joints, you're also going to have 3 additional comorbidities, which are fatigue, gut issues, and anxiety. Now, with hearing all of this, please don't worry, because actually hypermobility is nothing to fear. There are lots of people living with hypermobility and they have no pain and they're just absolutely awesome at everything that they do. All you need to do is be a little more mindful and give your body the right foundation. So what are some of the things you can do to support your body? Well, number 1, it's so important to do some weight training, resistance training. Now, I know a lot of hypermobile people are not the biggest fans of lifting weight, and many bendy people actually shy away from resistance training. But this can be such a helpful strategy, because what resistance training does is it helps to reorganize the collagen. This means that it helps your passive structures, the ligaments and the joints, to be supported by your active structures, the muscles. And of course, you will find it hard at first, so start light and you can just gradually build it up. And you'll see your ability will start to improve over time. Second tip, you need to eat a high protein diet. Now, I'm not a nutritionist and I don't want to give blanket advice because we are all so different, but it is worth exploring upping the amount of protein that you take in to see if that can help you. Because ideally, we need a lot of support for our collagen to make our tissues more robust. Trial it out and see if it works for you. The third tip is yoga. Now, there is a strong chance that a doctor might have told you if you are hypermobile, it's important for you to avoid yoga. And I can understand why, because so many styles out there are very passive. You just kind of flop in a yoga pose, and this is counterproductive for your muscles and your joints. And also, it doesn't challenge your brain enough to support your body in everyday life. But that doesn't mean you have to give up yoga completely, because we can adapt the practice to suit your unique needs. We can make it more sustainable by trying to do poses that are more active. This means that instead of letting gravity do all the work, we can use our muscles to try and lift a little bit out of our body's structures. For example, in pigeon, instead of just flopping into gravity, try and lift up against it. And in a warrior, instead of pushing against the stickiness of your mat, draw your legs towards each other. And instead of holding on to the arms in a bind, see if they can reach for each other without touching. It's way harder, but that's the point. We need to challenge your joints, challenge your tissues to be stronger and more resilient at end range. The fourth tip is mindfulness. Because one of the comorbidities of hypermobility is anxiety, it's worth including some kind of mindfulness into your daily routine. And everyone prefers a different type of meditation, so explore what will work for you. If you're curious about what I do, let me know in the comments down below. It's also so important that when you're meditating or you're exercising or just doing anything, relax your belly. A lot of times we're taught to grip it, but this ruins how our diaphragm moves, which can amplify our anxiety, because the diaphragm's job is to signal to the brain that you are relaxed and to signal to the brain that we can tap into the rest and digest part of our nervous system. Our final tip is please educate yourself. Now, we actually have a 1-hour lecture all about how pain, fatigue, and anxiety are created in your body. And what we do is discuss different research and different tips and hacks to help manage these symptoms. So make sure to click the link down in the description to catch that. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. Now, the next upload is going to be a video just for you if you're hypermobile. So make sure to subscribe to catch that. And if you think that this video could help someone you know in your community, please do share it with them so we can help more people feel awesome.